I never did anything they told me I should do.
Yeah.
Because I knew if it was something that God had for me, then I wanted to walk through it authentically. So I have never allowed this industry to change me, and there were times, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real with you, that I didn't feel seen.
Tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, "You work a lot." Well, have to.
When I say to our community, I know Oprah Winfrey when the curtains are closed. I know her when the cameras aren't running. That's why Oprah Winfrey does not want to sit down publicly with me nor my husband to have a conversation, because within minutes, the community would know who Oprah Winfrey really was.
I'm all for everybody being the greatest and rising to meet the rising of their own life. And so, I mean, all this stuff about there was something online about us being separated at the top of the Empire State Building. On that particular day, we were so cold. So I don't know what kind of body language people were talking about. I was like just trying to stay warm, and that was the fourth thing we had done. And so there's no validity to there being a thing between Taraji and I.
It looks like Oprah Winfrey might have to pack her things and go MIA for a while. Cause the latest news on the block is that she's treating fellow sisters bad, real bad. Apparently, major actresses working under her have raised their voices against alleged mistreatment. I think y'all know who I'm talking about. Fantasia and Taraji P. Henson have been making headlines, and it's not for their incredible performance in their new movie. The Color Purple. The actresses have been spilling beans regarding some heinous acts committed when the cameras weren't rolling. So let's delve into the expose against Oprah Winfrey, who, as we all know, has been ruling and puppeteering the industry for years. Oprah Winfrey has been known as an IT personality for quite some time now. However, her public image has started to deteriorate in the wake of recent incidents. It's quite common for successful celebrities to be associated with controversies. However, her recent events have successfully vilified her in the eyes of the public. We all know that Fantasia has been quite passive when it comes to direct confrontation. But you know it is about to get wild when Fantasia Bruno decides to step up her game during her appearance at the SAS After Foundation event. She decided to bite the bullet and address the unspoken pressure Black celebrities have to go through to fit themselves inside a box. Fantasia revealed that throughout her career, she had to go through a lot to freely express herself in the industry.
So I have never allowed this industry to change me, and there were times, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real with you, that I didn't feel seen, nor did I feel liked. But my grandmother used to tell me that what is the profit of man to gain the whole world but lose his soul, baby? You better stay focused.
Fantasia alluded that the industry wanted to condition many young actresses of color so that they would bow their heads at their order. She declared that she stood her ground and didn't budge, as she has no desire to lose her soul in the search for fame. Then she shocked the world by admitting that she had to go through hell and back. When she was playing S in The Color Purple, she revealed that although she was always working, she didn't have any money to even order a pizza.
I played Celie on Broadway. That was heavy for me. I didn't have a team. Everybody that was around me was taking everything that I had. I would get home and couldn't even order a pizza. But I was never home. How is that? I ain't got no money, but I'm always working.
To make matters worse, Fantasia claimed that her real-life situation was just as bad as the character, therefore it was exceptionally hard for her to play the part. The actress previously told Entertainment Weekly that she felt like she was carrying my cross and sees cross during the production. What I felt and carried stepping into her shoes and playing her. I wasn't ready to go back to that. However, in an interview with People, she doesn't mince words about her dislike for playing SEL on stage and how it almost prevented her from saying yes to the new Blitz Basil W. directed film. She told the outlet, "I hated it. That was around the time that my life was so crazy. So it was almost like carrying my cross and sees cross. I didn't know how to come out of the character." But that's not all Fantasia alleged that Oprah also just saw her as a chess piece to make money off of. She even alluded that Oprah didn't cater to her needs when they needed her support the most, and although Fantasia didn't vibe with that character, she still wanted to do the job, as such big screen jobs were not offered to girls like her very often. That being said, she had an extremely powerful message for young black girls out there, and trust me, you might need to grab a box of tissues for this one.
I wanted to stand for every black girl, every woman who felt like they were looked over. See, I can relate to Suge in my real life because I'm a singer. So I was always pouring out to people, but nobody was pouring into me.
Fantasia's woes were pretty similar to that of Taraji's recent revelations. It all began when everyone was talking about Oprah Winfrey's film Theater Purple. However, during the promotional events, Taraji P. Henson decided to highlight the culture of underpaying the artists of color during her appearance. At the SAG After Foundation promotional event, she revealed that she is tired of getting cents and pennies after giving her best throughout her entire career.
I am getting to a point where I just want to be 10 toes down on an island somewhere. Because I'm the fight, as a black woman, we do it with so much grace and get paid half the price of what we're worth.
It's ridiculous to see a fellow sister struggle this much after creating and succeeding so much. I mean, everyone remembers her performance in Empire, right? Or the groundbreaking acting she delivered in the 2016 movie Hidden Figures, which unironically is a movie about black women being undermined in the workspace. Talk about some effed up irony. She allegedly shaded Oprah for exploiting her hard work and keeping her among the low pay grade employees. Taraji explained that it is insulting that after giving the best years of her life to her profession as a performer, she still can't get a fair payday. The actress tiredly admitted that she has to work hard on every project because she doesn't have the financial stability to say no. Sadly, Taraji is so backed up in her situation that she wishes that she could do 2 movies in a year and take the rest of the year off, but she just doesn't have the luxury to do that.
That becomes difficult. And it's a slap in my face when people go, "Oh, you work all the time." Well, bitch, I have to, because the math ain't mathing. I wish I could do 2 films a year and relax the rest. I wish I had it like that. So because you see me working so much, I got to.
Taraji spilled the beans on the financial burdens an actress has, revealing that big bills come with the services she utilizes. The majority of the people are unaware that the expenses of the stylist and other team members come from the actress's pockets. So when people hear about the millions the actress is paid, they undermine the work of the team behind the effort, and at the end of the day, they're just getting cents and pennies from the original amount. She says, when you start working a lot, you have a team. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone, a whole entire team behind us. They have to get paid. Henson told this co-editor-in-chief Nicholas Moody that despite a career filled with successes like an Oscar for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button with her Emmy nomination for the series Empire and an acclaimed turn in Hidden Figures, she often feels stuck within the same lowball offers. I've been getting paid, and I've been fighting tooth and nail every project to get that same freaking quote. And I have bills. Listen, I've been doing this for 2 decades, and sometimes I get tired of fighting because I know what I do is bigger than me. I know that the legacy I leave will affect somebody coming up behind me. My prayer is that I don't want these black girls to have the same fights that me and Viola Davis, Octavia Spencer, we out here thugging it out. Otherwise, why am I doing this for my own vanity? There's no blessing in that. I've tried twice to walk away from the business, but I can't, because if I do, how does that help the ones coming up behind me in a vulnerable moment? Taraji decided that she'd had enough and revealed that she has not seen a raise in her pay since 2018, despite accumulating accolades.